Hello fellow travelers, Trey Tracy here, and I'm in the beautiful Dunboyne, Ireland, just outside of Dublin for a 9-day Legends of Ireland tour with one of my great tour suppliers, which is CIE Tours. We will be joining the tour group tomorrow. My wife and I are joined by 13 of our friends and clients who wanted to come to Ireland with us and tour this beautiful country. And we flew in a day early, and we're staying here for the first couple nights at Dunboyne Castle Hotel and Spa. And we're gonna have an afternoon tea service, as well as we're literally about a 5-minute walk, of even that, into the little village. And we'll have supper there this evening with the group, just our group, and then get a good night's rest after all the traveling we did to get here. And then tomorrow morning is a little bit of free time. So tomorrow really kicks off the first day of our CIE Tours. Follow along with us on our 9-day Legends of Ireland tour presented by CIE Tours. Travelers, Trey with Trey Tracy Travel here. We're on our 9-day Legends of Ireland tour. It is day 2. We have left Dunboyne for good for the rest of the trip, and we're moving on to Kilkenny. And our first stop here in Kilkenny is at the National Stud Farm and Japanese Garden. And so join along as we explore Kilkenny today and tomorrow, and we'll be staying there for 2 nights. Good morning, fellow travelers. It is day 3 of our 9-day Legends of Ireland tour. We woke up here at Kilkenny, and today we're off to see the Waterford Crystal Factory. I don't believe it's in production anymore, but we're going to see where they make the famous Waterford Crystal, as well as see a tour of the Famine ships and get a history of some of the famine that happened here in Ireland. So follow along for day 3 of our 9-day Legends of Ireland tour with CIE Tours. Good morning. It is day 4 of our 9-day Legends of Ireland tour with CIE Tours. We have officially left Kilkenny and are making our way to Killarney with a couple of stops along the way. Our first stop today is the city or the town of Cobh. C-O-V-E is how it is pronounced, but C-O-B-H is how it's spelled in Gaelic. They don't have the letter V in the Gaelic language, but the B-H, when put together, makes the V sound. But one of my favorite stops, I've actually been here before, and I just love the history of this little port city. And this is the port of Cork behind me. We're actually about 24 kilometers from Cork, which is the second largest city in the Republic of Ireland. But this was always named Cobh until the British control, and then Queen Victoria renamed this city to Queenstown or Queenstown. And when the Irish regained their independence, they quickly renamed it back to Cobh. But a couple of pieces of information that really I like about, I think really one of the reasons why I like this town, because I love everything surrounding the Titanic and the history of the Titanic. This was the last port of call for the Titanic before it made its way out to the Atlantic and unfortunately hit that iceberg and sunk, and a lot of people perished on it. The port was not deep enough at that time for the Titanic to actually dock here, so they actually had to tender from the port over to the ship. And then fast forward a few years, then Lusitania, coming from New York to Ireland, was sunk, as you know your history, was sunk by a German U-boat torpedo, and a lot of people lost their lives. And the bodies were actually brought here to this cathedral, beautiful cathedral. The bodies were brought there. It was used as a makeshift morgue where the families came to claim their bodies. Now those who actually survived were brought here to the Commodore Hotel, beautiful hotel. I actually ate dinner there a couple of years ago, but the hotel was turned into a makeshift hospital rather, so to tend to those who were injured. So just a couple of pieces of neat, interesting maritime facts about this port. It is actually still today a working cruise terminal. There are no cruise ships here today, fortunately, so it's not quite as busy, but it is a little breezy because we're on the water. Just beautiful. I love that dark gray, if you will, cathedral. And let's see, over here in this corner, but mixed with all the beautiful colored buildings with it, just really makes this town special to me. But this is Cobh, and we're moving on from here to Blarney Castle, the famous Blarney Stone. Don't know if I'm gonna make it up to the 99 steps this time to kiss it like I did last time, but definitely gonna tour the grounds because I think the gardens and the grounds are real beautiful. And then we're gonna continue on to get to Killarney this evening. So thank you for watching, and keep following along. Hello, it is day 5 of our 9-day Legends of Ireland tour with CIE Tours, and we're on the Dingle Peninsula right now at the South Pole Inn pub. Beautiful scenery around me. Today we started off at our hotel in Killarney with a horse and buggy ride, or as they call jaunting, through the national park, the only national park here in Ireland. It's 55,000 acres, very beautiful. Then we took a ride over to this village, about a half-hour ride over to this village area for shopping at Moriarty's. And now we're here at the Dingle Peninsula and had some Irish coffee and then we're going to continue touring around the Dingle Peninsula and have an early dinner at a well-known pub in the area where we'll have some live music before our evening drive back to the hotel this evening. So thank you for watching, and continue to follow along for the next few days. Good morning. It is day 6 of our Legends of Ireland tour, and I am on the Shannon Breeze ferry as we cross the Shannon River. We left Killarney this morning and we're headed to my favorite city of Galway, where we'll be for the next 2 nights. We're actually going to stop off at the cliffs of Moher before getting there. So I'm excited to be sharing these last few days with you. But this is the Shannon River behind us. It's quite the adventure getting here this morning. We left actually the hotel a few minutes early, so we thought we were going to make it with plenty of time to spare, but we had some traffic delays, some cow crossings of all things, and we got to the ferry just as the ferry was starting to load, so it was perfect timing. But continue to follow along with these last few days of our Legends of Ireland adventure. Thank you. Good morning. It is day 7 of our Legends of Ireland tour, and I'm currently on the Aran Islands. We woke up, of course, in Galway, which, like I said previously, that's my favorite city in Ireland, and we took a 45-minute ride from our hotel over to the port to cross on a ferry across Galway Bay to come over here to the Aran Islands. And this is one of the islands that you can see on a good day when you're visiting the cliffs of Moher. Beautiful island. We're climbing this path, so I'm a little out of breath right now, but we're climbing up a path to the top of the island to some fort. I wish I could tell you what the name of the fort is. I'll put it down on the bottom of the screen, but I'm drawing a blank right now. But really nice, pretty island. It is a bit of an overcast day, so the visibility is a little bit low, but there's roughly 700 people that live on this island year-round. Tourism is their main industry. But we're going up to the top here and continue to watch. We'll be on the island most of the day, and this evening we'll be back into Galway. Supper's on our own, and then tomorrow we leave Galway to make our way back to Dublin for our last full day of this tour before departing on day 9. So thanks for continuing to watch, and here we go. Day 8 and our last full day on our Legends of Ireland tour, and it couldn't have been a more perfect, beautiful day. We are just outside the village of Shannon Bridge, and just over this wall behind me is the Shannon River. But we're at the Clonmacnoise Monastery. Beautiful place. It's so much full of history here. They call this the Crossroads of Ireland, and this is where early Christianity, it's a monument to early Christianity here. And so cool, crisp day, sunny weather, but just neat history surrounding this monastery. Again, it's the Clonmacnoise Monastery, just outside of Shannon Bridge between Galway and Dublin. So take a look around as we continue this video and continue this day as we finish our Legends of Ireland tour, heading on to Dublin, where we'll have a farewell dinner and some music at a pub in Abbey this evening, and we say our goodbyes and all start heading back to our respective home destinations tomorrow. Thanks for watching.